Hey everyone, we're going to sketch a curve whose parametric equations are given. X equals sine of t and y equals cosine of 2t. Our t belongs to the interval 0 to 2 pi. We're going to show the orientation and find an equation that directly relates x and y. So let's get started. I like to find the equation that directly relates x and y, because usually it means it's less work for me if I know what the shape of the curve is going to be. Is it going to be a line, a parabola, an ellipse, something like that? So I'm going to look at this y here. We have y equals cosine of 2t. And we have sine of t. So I'm going to use my double angle identity and write this as y equals 1 minus 2 sine squared of t. All right, so basically once you do that, you can write this as y equals 1 minus 2 sine is x, and then you square it. So there's your equation that directly relates y and x. Also note that this is, if I rewrite this, this is a parabola that opens down with center here at 0, 1, and it's narrowish and it opens down. So we know there's some curve to this. All right, so let's look and see what we have with the graph that we have. Let's look at t and evaluate t from 0 to 2 pi. So I'm going to start with 0, I'm just going to do the quadrandals, pi, 3 pi divided by 2, and 2 pi. See what's going on, because we're going to show the orientation as well, and evaluate it and find our x and our y and our ordered pair. All right, so sine of 0 is 0, sine of pi is 0, and sine of 2 pi is 0, so we can get that done. Sine of pi divided by 2 is 1. Sine of 3 pi divided by 2 is negative 1. Now let's do our y part. Cosine of 2 times 0 is cosine of 0, which is 1. Let's put this in green. Cosine of 2, so we have cosine of 2 times pi divided by 2. Now that's cosine of pi, which equals negative 1. And then we have cosine of 2 pi, and that equals 1. Then we have cosine of 2 times 3 pi divided by 2. That's going to be cosine of 3 pi, which is negative 1. And then we're back to cosine of 4 pi, which again is 1. So here are your points. And let's write the order pair. This is your initial point, 0, 1. Your terminal point is also 0, 1. So the initial point and the terminal point are the same. So let's see what we get when we graph this. For our initial point, we get 0, 1. I'm going to put that, let's see. I'm going to put 1, let's see. Sorry I'm being slow. I'm going to put this at 1. I'm going to go by threes. 1, 2, 3, 1. All right, so 0, 1. The next point is 1, negative 1. So let's go to negative 1. That's here. All right, so that's going to go from here to there. So the orientation is to the right, but downward. Now the next point is back to 0, 1. So now we're moving back up. We're here. This is 1, negative 1. Now we're back at 0, 1. So now we're going back up here to this point. So now we're going in upward movement, but towards the left. And this one is -1, -1. Now we're coming back down again. And so we're moving this way again. And the last one we're moving back up. So we went back and forth twice. Let's put back and forth twice. All right. So that's your orientation. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.